You're listening to ChainLeak, the crypto news podcast with your host, Joshua Roomsberg. Follow and subscribe today.
Welcome to the ChainLeak podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Roomsberg. This episode is sponsored by Plugin, a decentralized Oracle network built on top of the XDC Network. Today's guest, the founder and CEO, Vinod Khurana.
Yes, please.
Welcome to the show.
Greetings of the day. Good morning
Good day.
to the listeners to the Plugin and Josh.
Now, could you explain what a decentralized Oracle network is for people who haven't heard this term or don't understand the technology?
Plugin is a secure, scalable, and decentralized Oracle that is built on XDC Network.
When I talked to you before, you mentioned something that the way banks have a centralized Oracle or a centralized entity for running their transactions, and if one goes down, that puts down the whole network.
Yes, please. But many of the people might have faced the experience when they go to a counter, they hand out their check, and the teller is sitting tight, doing nothing. We feel very annoyed that why the person not doing anything. We ask the teller why he's not taking action. He says the server is down. The reason being, entire thing is centralized. Whereas in case of Plugin decentralized network, we have spread our nodes across the globe. At the moment, we have 1,500 nodes spread from USA to Canada, Japan, Australia, all over the world. So in case of any node going down, it will not impact the server. A worker will go on continue. And the customers and the users of decentralized Oracle network for Plugin will not have any problem. They will not face any problems for that. This is the benefit of the decentralized Oracle network.
Okay. Now, what are some use cases you can see for using the Plugin network?
In Plugin network, there number of use cases are there. Any bank, any financial institutions requires a Oracle. So DeFi institutions, decentralized financial institutions, they will be requiring decentralized Oracle network. Then we will be requiring other, like we have now started weather forecasting nodes. Weather forecasting nodes.
Now, is this something you could see banks using in the future?
It's not only the bank, this for the entire people will be using that. Different institutions, corporates, government departments, they'll be using this weather forecasting nodes. Because in now what is at present what is happening at one place, one city, they have just one or two server or one settle, they get data and they give that for entire, like this I'll give example for the Dubai. Now Dubai is spread across almost 60 kilometers. Every 2 kilometers the temperature changes. Whereas this is not there. A decentralized application built on XDC network will get a real-time weather data. This will be different in at least 10 nodes will be set up in each city. These sensors will be there. They'll be recording, and then one can see, okay, I am sitting here. What is the now temperature here? What is actual weather data is there? What is there? Plugin weather forecast nodes will built on XDC network brings the data from various regions across the globe at a granular level. Then this will be for efficient data processing from various units across the globe. The data lake that what we are building on that plugin, this decentralized world. So these nodes will be bringing the data will be given to the different organizations and different companies and different persons. They will witness it. This is going to have a total change in the weather forecasting. We are going to have a data scientist. We are going to have this. They will give the actual weather forecasting. That what is going to happen after 1 day, 10 days, 15 days, or 1 month. These are our plans.
Now, with the nodes sending information on the network,
pardon?
When an end user, when a node is sending information on the network, please. When an end user is receiving that information, is it coming from the closest node, or could it be any of the 1,500 nodes on the network?
This will be, all data will be received, and this will be synchronized by our system. They will be aggregating, and actual data will be given to the users.
Okay. Now, tell us why you chose to build on the XDC network instead of another network like Ethereum or Solana.
Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, different nodes, different blockchains are there. We are also picking up which is better or not. XDC network is this blockchain is the easy very fast. First of all, it has 2000 TPS. Now it has been upgraded to 6000 TPS. Then the cost for any transaction to go to ETH where transaction is very costly for Ethereum or ETH. It takes a lot of money for that. Whereas the cost factor for the XDC network is 0.0001 USD for any transactions. So at 0.000 means 4D. So at $1, one can make near about 4,000 transaction one can make at any moment. Whereas for ETH, if you want to make one transaction also, you have to spend 15 to $20. Sometime I have seen some transaction like high time when this system is going high, then it is become very costly. And some transaction I have done with $80. $80
Yeah.
I have paid. $80 amount I have paid for one transaction also. And XDC facilitates the integration of real time cross border trade and data with a back integrated wallet solution. It is very easy to anyone to take over that and do the transactions.
Okay. What would you consider as the main differences between Plugin and ChainLink?
ChainLink is working.
The
Yes,
Oracle
yes,
built
yes.
on top
Yes,
of
Chainlink
Ethereum
is
network.
built up on top of ETH, Ethereum, and that's
Yep.
why it is costly, a very high cost. Then the transactions takes time. Time also it takes. So whereas actually I told that is TPS is 6000 TPS is taking now, which has been upgraded to that. And when we started it was 2000 TPS. So transaction per second. So naturally the speed is fast. It data is now moreover actually it's a hybrid blockchain. Hybrid blockchain gives a double benefit. It can connect to any outsider also and other exchange also. So what the same thing we are doing. Our bridge also can be connected not only to XDC, it can be connected to different sources also. Different sources also.
So the price per transaction and the speed are the two main points you see as the
Yes,
difference
these are
between the
two, and
two.
the third is the security. Our is a fully secure and it's away
Security.
from the
Okay.
any network also. You must have gone recently also so many changes where there some people were just hacking the data etc from other sources, other coins etc. But the plugin on the X network is fully secured and cannot be hacked so easily etc. And Chainlink has only 27 nodes at the present. Only 27, almost 27 or 30 nodes, whereas we are having 1500 nodes active. Total nodes are more than 1600.
Now
Yes
that's a
please. So that difference there,
that
there's a lot of
that's a huge
yes please. Yes,
difference. Huge difference between
yes
the
please.
two by having 30 nodes versus
1500 nodes. Yes
1500.
please.
The security of the network is way more secure
Yes sir.
on the XDC network instead of Ethereum with Chainlink running 30 nodes. You guys have 1,500 nodes running on top of the
Yes
XDC
please.
network. Now that's crazy. Okay, now another aspect of your project is the PLI
Yes
token.
please.
Could you explain to the community what the PLI token does and what it represents?
PLA token, anyone who has to use this our XDC network requires a bridge for any financial transactions. So that time the PLA tokens come into picture. So it is a utility token which has to be taken care. Anyone if wants to take services of Oracle or XDC network, he will have to have a PLA token with him. So this is just like a cost of that. Now even for our database also feed data feed, we have just kept cost at zero point zero 0.01 PLA token. Zero point zero 0.01 PLA token only, and it's very cost effective. Moreover, PLA token is now it is listed on various exchanges. So any across the globe, people can have access to it immediately. They can buy from there. They can utilize the data feed operators or any feed providers or the organizations use that, and simply they can use this cost only. Yeah, this is that token.
So, with the PLI token, if say I was looking to run a transaction on the Oracle, would I pay PLI token to run that
Yes, please.
transaction?
This point zero 0.01, not for seeing a rate at seeing etc. But once to use that, then it has to be taken, which he has to pay for that. It's a bridge, no. If someone just simply sees the rate, etc., feedbacks, then they're not required. But once he wants to use that bridge and bring his own smart contact to other outside the world or from outside the world to the blockchain technology, blockchain to write the smart contract or different things. Then it is bridge fees. This is the bridging fee. This is the gas fee, you can say. Bridge fee or gas fee on gas fee is in XDC and bridge fee is in the PLA token. Yes, please.
Okay. Now you mentioned there are 1,500 nodes on the
Yes,
network.
please.
Is there a cap on the amount of nodes you guys can
Yes,
have?
please. We have kept at 2,000 nodes in a total across the globe.
So what
2,000.
what happens
Pardon?
what happens when you guys reach
No,
2,000
that is
nodes?
sufficient. No, there's much more than sufficient. Actually, for any Oracle network, decentralized Oracle, 200 nodes are sufficient to work any server, any organization. But 2,000 maximum we have kept so that it is more secure. It goes to more people. It is more trustable, and data is come from that. It cannot be like that tested. It should be properly tested. That is why we have kept at 2,000 numbers cap. And moreover,
What are
one
the
more thing I will tell you that our node is not any simple node which can any can set up in any coin or like that or any other token. Our node person should be knowing at least Oracle. He should know that some experience in Oracle. He should be technical person. He should be able to have that benefit that okay that tomorrow some data comes. He should be able to play that transaction or anything. Otherwise, some other things.
that was
Anyone having a
that was going to be my
yes
next
okay
that was going to be my next
okay
question
okay okay.
is can anybody listening to this podcast start a node on the network? You said they need technical
Yes, they should have
experience.
some technical knowledge, minimum experience, but like Linux knowledge. They should have. They should have knowledge of the IT and blockchain, and then cloud server. They should have all this knowledge should be there. Otherwise, see, and staking etc. For anything one can do and earn money. But here we are incentivizing node operators in a very good. Why we are putting them good incentives they are giving? Because they should be able to set up a node and they should be able to give it data. They should be able to verify what data feed they are giving to us, what data they are giving to their customers, and it should not just simply come. I mean, bring data from A, B, C, D and feed data in the entire Oracle system. So that is why we want them to have it.
Okay,
Technical knowledge,
so
yes, please.
for the listeners right
Yes, please.
now, you have the option to start a node and run part of this Oracle network. Now, the requirements, you need to know how to stake. You need to know how to set up a node on
Yes,
the
please.
network. These are the two main things he's pointing out to you. Now, what are the requirements for running a node?
For running a node, he should have a minimum of RAM should be 2 GB RAM and 50 GB should be storage
Okay.
space in his server. And this should be hosting is better to provide high quality and good reputation.
Okay. Now, what is the amount of PLI they need to stake to run a node on
See,
the
we
network?
initially when we started the node operation, that time itself last year in the AMA, I made an announcement that minimum of 2,000 PLI tokens are required to set up any node. And we put on increasing slowly, and now we have gone up to 10,000. So, but minimum remains at 2,000, but one can have 10,000 PLI tokens. He can stake in the node.
Okay. Does staking more PLI tokens give better reputation for your
Yes,
node?
please. It gives better reputation. It gives better accessibility, and it gives better interest of the person who is putting 10,000 tokens he's taking. He will become more serious. He will take the work also seriously also, and he will get more rewards also. Naturally, more staking is more rewards also.
Okay. Now, if a user is unable to come up with the 2,000 PLI to stake on the network, you also have a staking option
Yes,
that is going to be
yes,
released tomorrow. Could you tell them more
yes.
about
On
that?
Globians, we are going to have that staking. For Globians, it is a platform exchange which is on Swiss exchange. This is a decentralized also, and they are the people those who are their holders. They can stake their uh, PLI tokens minimum from 1,000 up to 100,000 per person. That's for Globians. For six and for APY 6% for 1 year and 6 months 5%. But we have also our plug-in yield farming platform for our own. We have set up there, which one can our users, our token holders, they can go directly and they can stake. But that is a minimum of 50,000 tokens they require for that. And this is the easiest way to earn passive income with high interest. So we give 2.5, we give
Okay.
2.5% per month. And maximum
And
one,
then no,
yeah, it
continue.
is
You good.
minimum 2.5% per month we are giving to the person who has minimum staking of 50,000. But if one stake more, then it should be in the 10,000, like 50, then 60,000, 70,000. One can go up to 1 million tokens. One can stake that way. And this is the passive income one can earn with the high interest without setting up node. And
And
this person
any
may not have or may not have the technical knowledge.
so no technical knowledge is needed to stake on
Yeah, yes, yes,
Globians.
there are
And you
there are
can
nodes.
as an
Yes, please.
is it an individual can stake up to 1 million or on the whole Globians platform up to 1 million
No, no,
can
no.
be
There
staked?
are two platforms I told. One is Globis Exchange, one is PLI Yield Farming, our own platform, direct on our server.
So you have your own
Yes, please.
staking
We have our
option
own. Yes,
on the
please. Yes,
network
please. We have
itself.
our own PLI Yield Farming. So one can go through that PLIYF.goplugin.co. Yes, please.
Okay. And then what are the okay, so now that's where I just got kind of confused. So what are the minimum requirements on your yield farming platform compared to
This
Globians?
50,000 tokens per minimum 50,000 tokens.
So
Yes, please.
you need 50,000 tokens to
Yes,
yield
please.
farm.
Minimum for the plugin
Okay.
yield farming. But
Okay.
if one
Now,
has less, then he can go to Globians.
so if you have under 50,000 PLI that you would like to
Then he
stake,
can go to Globians.
under 50,000 you want to go to
Yes, please. Yes.
Globians. Anything over 50,000 you can go to the yield farming
Yes,
platform
please.
directly with plugin.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Great. Now, is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you would like to announce or share with the community?
No, no, there are so many use cases we have. Now we have come into partnerships. Like Tej Lab. We have done strategic collaboration with Tej Lab. Tej Lab Inca is a Canadian conglomeration, it is a Canadian company there, which is known as the ocean of APIs. I'm not using the word Google, I'm using the word of only ocean of APIs where the people can go. Because see, any person has to in future is for APIs only. Like now we have the banking, where the
Okay.
website, etc. Future is going for the APIs, and then people will be requiring the API. So TJ Lab has done a very wonderful work, and they have created a lot of APIs, collecting, and then our node operators having that access to those APIs, our node operators, and through the integration with TJ Lab, the plugin demonstrates its commitment to securing ecosystems with quality and verifiable data feeds. So with data feeds they are getting, it will be accurate, and feed providers and node operators both will leverage the partnership to significantly reduce exploration cost and simplify the setting up of their nodes jobs in no time. This will be the benefit to the node operators as well as the users of the APIs. Then other week partnership we are going for the inclusive growth chain. We have come to that partnership that this is going to be the real time tracking of pollution. Real time, see,
Pollution?
pollution.
You said
Yes,
pollution?
pollution. Because what happens once we want
Okay.
to buy a house, and this is normal I'm talking about. If anyone person wants to buy a house, he goes so many things. He checks etc. He checks the okay school is there or not, hospital is there in that locality, but no one verifies whether what is the level of the pollution in that area, which is going to impact his health in a later date. So we have already come to an agreement with the
Okay.
inclusive growth chain to develop this system. This entire pollution data will be stored in our data lake, where one can check that in that locality what is the pollution level. So then the person, the
And what
buyer of the property, buyer of the property has the option to negotiate with the dealer or to the seller of the property. See, your pollution level is this, so I don't want to pay you this price. I will reduce the price.
what locations are they operating in?
But now at the moment it is based in India, and testing is going on Netherlands also. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have any other
Yes,
partnerships that people might
yes,
not
there
be
is another
aware of?
We have come into one of the largest NBFC in the southern part of India, which is Samunati. So we are going to have utilize our weather forecasting data with the crop insurance. See, whenever the flood comes or the crop is not proper, the people get lost, etc., the farmers, then this our partnership will come to picture to compensate that farmers and take more work. Whenever any claims are made by the insurance companies or others, then there are so many intermediaries are there from the user, from the claim, then surveyor, then the insurance company, then their staff. But here, the weather sensing node, our nodes which are being spread, installed different places, they will tell us yes, actual rain happened there or not, or actual there will be was any less rain, or due to this weather, this the crop went into crop was just spoiled or like that. So we'll be paying directly. System will have that. Just click with a click. People will come to know yes, their account is created by the PRA tokens.
So the nodes could actually have the information. Say a storm passes through, the nodes could have that information. The insurance companies could verify.
Yes, please. This will be used. This will be Samunati will be the Samunati that NBS will be. They will be the central point. There will not be any insurance company intermediary between Samunati and the farmers in this case, because they are giving loans to the farmers. The loans also will be protected now.
And do you have anything
Yeah,
else?
there's another thing we are coming. We are trying there are
Okay.
plugins and so many things within 1 year. We have a lot of things and future.
Right,
Where Hamsan is the right, intellectual property right expert. Hamsan Global. So we have signed agreement with them. So these are coming very fast. Very soon, people will get a benefit. The entire data there's come through smart contact on the and they on the cloud server, and this will be coming through plugin only. They'll be utilizing plugin on the XDC network. Hamsan. And this collaboration will help us in intellectual property rights across the globe, and plugin outstanding blockchain protocol will help develop a system that enables innovators to record their patent protected assets onto a blockchain. Another what we are coming another thing, we already signed one agreement with the ambient. We have signed agreement with the ambient forget that providing machines their sensors to the across the globe. Then we have also come on the fire blocks. Plugins come on fire blocks, and which is now accessible to all the fire block participants. And it is not for anyone. Given that fire blocks make it easy to create new blockchains based products and simplify the management of day-to-day digital asset operation, the partnership.
Can I stop you right there? What is Fireblocks for people who might not know about that?
Oh, okay. Fire blocks make it easier to create new blockchain-based products and simplifies the use cases and the management of day-to-day digital assets operations. Where plugin is also there. This partnership with plugin will unlock numerous synergies. Notable, the collaboration will improve the possibilities of institutions and Fireblocks partners to leverage plugins features, improving benefits derived from accurate and verifiable data. This is our
So if an end user is going to Fireblocks to create a new product, they have the option to run plugin through a side interface. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Could you explain how that would work? If I had a product I was building on Fireblocks, how would I implement plugin?
They can utilize our network through Fireblocks. That Fireblocks users can leverage PLI.
Okay. How long has plugin been around?
Better.
How long have you been working on this ecosystem?
Please, can you please repeat your question, please?
No, you're good. How long have you guys been working on the plugin ecosystem?
Oh, ecosystem plugin. We have for more than 1 year now. More than 1 year. We started actually.
So you guys have,
idea started in 21st itself. During lockdown was going.
So you guys have 1,500 nodes on the network in 1 year. So you guys have community support.
Yes, please. Even the first node became active only in January, and now it is now month of today's 31st October. So in 10 months, the nodes have become 1,500.
Okay, great. And where can people learn more about Go Plugin?
GoPlugin.co. GoPlugin.co. There they can get the information on the entire website, and they can.
All right. Well, that concludes the show. Thank you for being on the show, Vinod. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you, please. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, community members, and bye-bye to you. Thank you, giving opportunity to us to come to the public and to tell us what we are doing.
All right. Have a good day, brother.
Bye-bye. Good day. Thank you.